Welcome back everybody to another episode of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and this episode we're gonna focus on one thing and one thing alone, shifting some gears.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Oh, god damn it, D-pad, not those gears.
Aw,
Well, I mean one thing could
never
lead to the
those
other,
gears. Oh.
but the real question is, what material are the gears?
When the gasoline runs through your vein like the burning passion,
That's a good question.
when it's time to race.
I think you're getting high on that country air.
I mean, maybe they're metal, but I don't know, there's something that sounds stupid about metal gears.
Where you from, friend? I'm from Grove Street family.
Or
Los Santos,
maybe they're
Los Angeles.
gears of a war variety.
Parade, pal.
Hang on, war isn't a material.
Careful. Woodsy move. But my friends call me
Now anyway,
Friends call me
this is
Woozy.
Woozy, and you can probably already see
Carl Johnson.
what's wrong with him.
Listen,
He's
out
blind.
here we like to race for cash or pink slips.
Blind as a
Makes your
bat.
choice. Get your car started. We're about to go.
You know, an asshole would say he's Asian.
There's something real strange about that
Oh, hey, it's Tommy.
Careful, CJ.
show.
Tommy vanished at this point.
No, but when Woozy was walking away, that the guy sitting on what CJ was sitting on, that's Tommy, the protagonist from 3.
The protagonist of GTA 3 is Claude.
Oh, I thought his name was Tommy.
No, Tommy Vercetti is the protagonist from Vice City.
Oh, right, yeah, Cyber City, yeah, my bad. Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's my bad, but yeah.
Well,
That's still the protagonist from 3.
just,
That's a nice
ju-
touch. Anyway, go
just-
ahead.
Just keep watching.
We're gonna kill Claude, aren't we?
Well, no, because GTA 3 takes place after GTA San Andreas.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, like
Interesting.
no, here's the thing. Like GTA 3 took place in around the same time as the one where the game was released. So I just think like 2001, 2002. In fact, and I need to be careful with the way how I say this because I don't want to sound too fascinated by it, but I also don't want to sound like I'm censoring myself. But GTA 3 had a whole bunch of censorship going on because of the 9/11 attacks.
Right.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and with GTA 5 City and San Andreas, they were just like, okay, you know what? We're gonna try something new. We're gonna go to the older days, and thus they went for late 80s Miami and early 90s LA.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
And
Yeah, it
I
does.
will admit, one of the biggest problems I have with GTA 3 is that it doesn't really have a, like, I wouldn't say the vibe is all too cozy. It just feels like one of those typical gas station crime movies you get for like $6 for a DVD. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what you mean. I definitely know what you mean.
Yeah, and with Vice City and San Andreas, they really do sell, pretty much. I really feel like their charm complements them a lot.
Yeah, no. Each of the GTA games have their own charm.
Yeah. Also, fun fact: in GTA Liberty City Stories, which was a PSP spin-off that did get a not HD but
Consoles.
high, but still a console port over to the PS2,
Just like a lot of PSP games.
just like a lot of PSP games. But no, in Liberty City Stories, that also takes place in the past, and there was an explanation on that there's a group going on that tries to outlaw motorcycles, and that's why in Liberty City Stories, there are bikes, but in GTA 3, there's not.
Interesting.
Best if we clear the hell out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah, I feel like it really only is a explanation for the sake of having one why there weren't any bikes in GTA 3.
Okay, I gotta go.
But I still think it's an interesting touch.
If you ever find yourself in San Fierro, give me a call. Maybe we can do a little business together.
Hey, I might just do that.
I guess that's our wake-up call. Nice meeting you.
Now, you might not realize this from the cutscene, but he's going to be a very essential NPC later down the line.
No, really?
But we haven't reached
You
that
don't
part
say.
yet.
You still have 8 cell phones.
Hey, it's better
What are
to
you
have
gonna do
two-
with all those cell phones?
Well, I'm gonna call myself so somebody calls me.
You better get your car repaired, otherwise it will blow up.
Nah,
Or you can get
Nah.
run out of it.
I'm getting a free one.
Mm.
Technically, I won a car from the race, which doesn't really mean that much because I can just steal any car I want.
Yeah. Hi, Claude.
Hi, GTA 3 protagonist.
Big! What? What I do now?
Oh,
And welcome to another session of Catalina being a bitch for the sake of being a bitch.
you prefer the curves of some cards
I-
instead of the real woman?
Look, Catalina, you called
Now,
it
luckily,
every-
because this is a cutscene, what's about to happen will not cause any cosmetic damage to the car.
Business, I mean that I love you.
Doesn't mean that it...
No interested no more, I mean that I love you.
Stop doing that!
Wait! Leave her
Jesus Christ.
Psycho lady.
and you.
It's too late. I don't love you no more.
I'm scared and aroused by her at the same time. I'm scare-roused. Just saying.
What the fuck was this about?
I cannot keep my passions hold up. Saying the release. That was a good release. Like
And so
you guys
for
are
that
fine.
release, I'm going to go with this piece of cardboard.
this is
I mean, you say that, but Claude is a silent protagonist. So, like...
Exactly
Catalina,
why I
why
said
are you
that.
into that?
It's like, granted, when you play the first part of GTA 3, you know how that turns out.
Yeah.
Yep.
But to be fair, I mean, 1991 and then 2001, there's still a lot of years where it went right.
Yeah.
Which, in a way, just makes me wonder what went wrong. It's gotta be the sex, right? It's always a sex thing.
So why are we racing again?
Why not?
I mean, it's like the last mission's race was just because, oh hey, we're gonna show our stuff to Woozy. Cool. Why are we racing again? Also, you completely did not turn.
And I'm still first place, because unlike any other popular
True.
racing games, guess what? There's no rubber banding in this game.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm honestly I'm not surprised at that.
Oh yeah, like... Look, I get that you need to make the game challenging, but rubber banding is the... No, don't do that. I don't like rubber banding. Like
I don't mind rubber
either-
banding. I personally don't like. Oh, the computer can go through the entire track flawlessly. I would like the AI to make some mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, unless if you're doing the hardest difficulty, then they don't have to. Then they don't have to make mistakes, or it's like a 5% chance that they make mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, I should probably clarify. At this point in time, I recently finally bit the bullet and got myself Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch because it was on sale. And I was like, yeah, this is probably the cheapest I'm gonna get the game for. By the way, just a quick question. What minute and second are we on?
9 minutes 50 seconds.
9 minutes 50. Alright. Good. Sorry about that. Usually it's
What
the other-
happened?
No, for some reason the YouTube stopped.
Oh, you got a
stopped
buffer?
playing. So
Okay.
I just opened up the video on my computer quickly.
All right.
But yeah, so I've been playing quite a bit of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe recently, actually, and yeah, I'm gonna say if you want to keep the gameplay fresh and challenging, either do like the whole how capitalism is supposed to be item system, or do rubber banding. Don't do like two of them at the same time.
You had the unfair advantage.
Of course, for multiplayer, you could just go straight up any item or frenzy.
But he was
Yeah.
satisfied.
Look, if I'm gonna mess around
I've-
with the item drop rate in the game, I'm just gonna do all blue shell.
The advantage is
Okay, thing about Mario Kart, I feel like if you're in last place, they give you like the best items.
There you go.
Well, I mean, I've had points where I was on last place and it will give me like the three mushroom bundle, but then the person in 8th place got a bonsai bill.
Ooh. I remember when I was playing Mario Kart 8 at a friend's place once. Last place, I got
I will. Okay.
blue shell,
go. I ain't gonna miss.
bullet bill, and then blue shell again.
Yeah.
Like, talk about luck.
Well, I mean, good luck for you, bad luck for whoever is in first place.
Oh yeah.
Also, totally unintentionally, I found out the other day that there is a in speedrunning there's a blue yourself category
What's that?
in Mario Kart.
Oh, dude. Now I got the little mama you're after.
So how fast it takes for you to
I got a little
put a blue shell on yourself. There's apparently an entire speedrun category for that.
I don't know you. Break on.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. That's definitely weird to hear.
I mean, I do find it hilarious, but at the same time, it's just one of those things where I'm like, why would you do that?
Hmm. So
But
in
yeah.
other news, I have been playing a lot of Live a Life. I rented it
Live a-
from the library.
Yeah.
Live a Life. It's,
Yeah, Live a Life.
it was originally a Super Nintendo game, but they ported it to like newer systems. That game is definitely gorgeous. I'm loving it so far.
It's an RPG, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, good to know. I'm gonna put it on my do not playlist.
Oh god.
What? I don't like RPGs.
True.
Or well,
I mean-
I don't like RPGs aside from Persona 3, 4, 5.
I mean, how I have 4, so
Mario and Luigi, those are pretty good. Select Final Fantasy titles. Yeah, that's it.
It's a good game. It's definitely a good game. Like the art, like the art kind of reminds me of Octopath Traveler.
I mean it's Square, so they basically
Yeah.
just used the same team for that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they
But
also
it's
just
gorgeous.
borrowed some assets from Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. There's
Also,
a game
so
coming. Oh, go ahead. You.
no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, there's a game coming out that the main person behind the music for Chrono Trigger is composing the music for. I can't remember the name of it, but it looks like a really good one.
So did you just literally just
Yes.
get out of the car and just ran all the way?
Infinite stamina, baby!
How long was the run?
Back there.
No clue.
Look, here go your paper.
Anyway, because Catalina and Claude gave us the deed for a car dealership or a garage in San Fierro, guess where we're going next?
San Francisco.
No, San Fierro,
Man, it must be 2 times that stuff.
No shit.
which is
no
based on
shit.
San Francisco.
I was actually just being random for that.
What's that noise?
that sound like a chopper.
Oh, man.
But anyway, guess what?
Fucking rat.
We've got a whole
Time
bunch
for the
of
truth to.
we've got a whole bunch of pot fields here, and
What's all this?
now we get to.
And now you have a flamethrower.
Yeah, so you guys like Far Cry?
Yeah.
Because I've got some bad news for you. Because of the whole YouTube system, the copyright system, I cannot do the Far Cry thing.
Which was what?
Playing heavy metal while you're burning the fields.
Oh.
Also,
I mean, we can get some
welcome to another
funny
mission
music.
where it really pays off to have done the fire truck missions.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
I was thinking because I got high. Because I got high. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Whenever I see these kind of missions, my mind just immediately goes to Skrillex, even though that's like one mission at like the halfway point of Far Cry 3. I do need to play Far Cry 3 again at one point, but I don't know, like there's just
Isn't-
something about the game every time I play that just isn't compelling to me.
Isn't there a mission in Grand Theft Auto 5 where you like torch a field? It's Trevor, I think. I could be wrong.
I have no
I think
idea
there's
because I haven't started playing that game.
Oh yeah, you have to blow up a meth lab at a farm, I think.
Oh yeah, but that's not a. You don't burn a field, you just blow up a house.
Oh yeah,
Nothing too
I
exciting.
meant the house.
We'll take the
Oh.
mothership and get our shit out of here. Go get it fired up. I'll finish burning and I'll follow you.
Just hauling
Edgy,
it.
the truth told you to go start the car.
No, he told me he was going to start the car.
Oh, okay.
And I got
Okay,
stuck there.
I thought that was. I
No,
had
no,
no
no, no.
idea.
You see, we're on a deadline, so leave it to the experienced marksman to finish the job.
Well, I mean, you kind of did it in about a minute and a half.
Yeah, the game expects you to do this mission to take a bit
Slowly.
longer on it.
Which is weird considering you're both kind of.
Oh, and am I really just draining the flamethrower so I don't have it in my inventory anymore?
Wow. Oh, is this one of those games that basically if a on fire NPC touches you, you erupt into flames?
I wouldn't say so.
We'll never check 'em now.
Hold on. I got a
Okay.
little something back here I was saving for a rainy day.
Holy motherfucker. Where'd you get
And
that?
of course, the perfect thing to have in a hippie van,
Shame, really.
a rocket
Where
launcher.
did he get the rocket launcher? Where did the rocket launcher come from? And also, motherfucker, why am I not riding on top of this? Get back here, asshole.
I almost died from that explosion. If that happened, I would have been so pissed. But yeah,
Why?
because it means I would have died. I need to do the mission again.
Oh, sure. Well, I mean, it's not like there's a lot.
Anyway, who's ready for a road trip?
Now I'm loading up.
Because I sure as hell am not. I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm a train.
I'm on my way to San Fierro, okay?
Oh,
I'll meet you with
God.
Kendall at that garage I wanted to race.
Yeah,
I'll let y'all later.
a part of me wants to take the normal route, but like, this is faster and
We screwed.
and plus I'm gonna show off San Fierro in a second chunk.
I have an astral goat called Herbie. She's faster than most, but getting old.
Yeah, whatever, man. You talking shit.
So anyway, as the first chunk of GTA San Andreas is about to finish, any last thoughts, any last comments before we move on to the next game?
Put that thing out, man. I can't see.
This
I'm
wasn't
definitely gonna
bad.
have to. Oh, go ahead, you.
This wasn't a bad start. I do apologize for bringing this up. 10 penning still makes me just not want to try this game. But but since apparently he's gonna stop being a thing in the story now, that's gonna end. So I do apologize to anyone who is annoyed with that, especially Edgy.
Oh, I never said I was annoyed with it.
I think I'm definitely gonna have to try the game out for myself now, just from watching Edgy play.
What version?
And
are
before
you,
you end
what
up
version are
getting
you going
the
to play?
definitive edition.
What version are you going to play?
I'll probably wait till I get my laptop and then get it for like the laptop.
Because need I remind you, Rockstar delisted all original versions of Grand Theft Auto. You can only buy the
that's
definitive
true.
edition.
It's true.
Okay, to be straight honest, Edgy, I thought you weren't gonna swerve and you were just gonna end with the train. Just leave it on a cliffhanger.
Nah.
Because to be honest, I would have done that. I would have done that.
No, maybe I would have done. Maybe I would have run into the drive into the train do the whole JoJo to be continued thing.
Yeah, I would have done that.
But then we would be in trouble because, a roundabout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to try the collection then.
Not the definitive
want to.
edition.
Yeah.
Not the
Well,
definitive edition.
it's not like
Yeah,
there's
I
any other choices unless you can find yourself a PS2 copy, assuming D-pad
True.
even has a PS2.
True. That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, and we're gonna leave it with that. As always, thank you all very much for watching. Have yourself... Wait, that's my stream outro. Why am I doing an outro? We can just stop the video right here.